What's up guys, welcome back to MMA Throwdown. From a small town kid in Montana to one of the most electrifying fighters in the UFC, Suga Sean O'Malley's journey is extraordinary. But how exactly did this skinny young man with a funny looking hairstyle become a global superstar?
Talent, not just because of what he's been able to accomplish inside the octagon. That has not stopped.
Global superstar. Today we dive deep into the life, struggles and triumphs of Sean O'Malley, the fighter who's redefining what it means to be an MMA superstar. Sean O'Malley, also known by his nickname Sugar, was born on October 24th, 1994 in Helena, Montana. O'Malley has a fascinating early life that shaped his path to success. Growing up in Montana, O'Malley was surrounded by a close-knit family, with his father Dan O'Malley being a retired narcotics officer. His upbringing in a small town was humble, and from a young age, Sean displayed a strong interest in sports, particularly those that allowed him to channel his energy and creativity. However, it wasn't until his teenage years that he discovered his passion for combat sports. He began his journey in combat sports with little formal training, often learning and practicing moves on his own, before eventually entering organised fighting. Sean's early experiences were not without challenges. He faced the typical struggles of adolescence, but his passion for MMA became an outlet for his energy and creativity. By the time he was in high school, Sean was already training in kickboxing and other martial arts, laying the foundation for what would become a remarkable career. Despite his relatively small stature and the lack of formal training facilities in his hometown, Sean's determination set him apart. He was known for his unique fighting style, blending agility with precision, a trait that would later define his career in the UFC. These early experiences, coupled with his natural talent, eventually led Sean to pursue MMA more seriously, marking the beginning of his journey to becoming one of the sport's most exciting fighters. His small-town roots and early challenges became the bedrock of his identity as a fighter, fueling his drive to succeed on the world stage. O'Malley's official entrance into mixed martial arts began when he started training under Tim Welch's guidance in Montana. His early days in the sport were marked by a relentless drive and a flair for striking, which quickly set him apart from his peers. Sean's unorthodox fighting style, characterised by flashy techniques and powerful striking, made him a standout in the regional circuits. O'Malley, known for his flamboyant personality, has often spoken candidly about his motivations for getting into fighting. One notable revelation he made was that he initially started fighting to impress girls. O'Malley was mentioned in interviews that, as a young man, his interest in martial arts was partly driven by the desire to be seen as tough and attractive by women. In an interview he stated, "When I was younger, I started fighting because I thought it was cool, and I wanted to impress girls. It wasn't something I thought I'd do for a living." Over time, however, his passion for the sport deepened, and what began as a pursuit for attention evolved into a serious and successful career in mixed martial arts. This shift in perspective helped him focus on improving his skills and ultimately led to his rise as a prominent figure in the UFC. This narrative highlights his transformation from a young man seeking approval to a dedicated athlete focused on success in the octagon. O'Malley first dipped his toes into combat sports through boxing and kickboxing. This experience provided him with a solid foundation in striking, a skill set that would later define his MMA career. Before transitioning fully into MMA, he compiled an impressive record in kickboxing, going 4-0, and also tried his hand at amateur boxing, where he secured a 2-0 record. These early experiences honed his striking ability and introduced him to the discipline and rigor required in combat sports. His transition to MMA occurred during his late teens when he was introduced to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The blend of his striking background with the grappling techniques of BJJ offered a comprehensive skill set that made MMA a natural progression for him. He trained extensively in BJJ, earning a brown belt under Augusto Mendes, enhancing his versatility as a fighter. O'Malley's first head coach, Johnny Aho, famously gave him the nickname Sugar, commenting that Sean was sweet to watch because of his fluid and entertaining fight style. This nickname would stick with him throughout his career, becoming a part of his persona as he rose through the ranks. By the time O'Malley transitioned into amateur MMA, he was already a well-rounded combatant with experience across multiple disciplines. This diverse background would later be a significant factor in his rapid rise within the sport. O'Malley's amateur career started in 2013, and he quickly made a name for himself with his aggressive and entertaining fighting style. His early training took place under the guidance of John Crouch at the MMA Lab in Arizona, a gym renowned for producing high-caliber fighters. O'Malley's decision to train here was pivotal, as it provided him with the technical skills and mental discipline necessary to compete at a high level. During his amateur career, O'Malley fought 6 times, amassing a record of 5-1. Even at this early stage, his fighting style was marked by his dynamic striking, flashy techniques, and an unorthodox approach that would later become his trademark. These traits quickly garnered attention within the local MMA scene, setting the stage for his transition to the big leagues. His early professional career was marked by a series of victories in various regional promotions in Montana, including Intense Championship Fighting and Legacy Fighting Alliance, where he compiled an impressive record. O'Malley's performances caught the eye of larger organizations. After a brief amateur career where he quickly showcased his potential, O'Malley turned professional in 2015, and his early professional career was nothing short of impressive. He made his debut in March 2015 and went on an undefeated streak, winning his first 5 professional fights via knockout or TKO. His fighting style continued to evolve, characterized by his crisp striking, creative combinations, and a knack for finishing fights in spectacular fashion.
Now news has been dropped 3.
O'Malley's early professional bouts highlighted his striking skills, and he quickly made a name for himself. His unique fighting style and ability to finish fights caught the attention of promoters, one of them being none other than Dana White. Sean O'Malley's big breakout moment came in July 2017 when he competed in Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series. In just his second professional year, O'Malley was invited to fight on the show, which is designed to identify upcoming talent for the UFC. He seized the opportunity, delivering a spectacular first-round knockout against Alfred Kazakian, earning him a contract with the UFC. This moment, which went viral due to O'Malley's flashy technique and charisma, marked the beginning of his journey towards stardom. Well, to be fair, a big part of why it went viral was also due to one man's commentary. The legendary Snoop Dogg's reaction to Sean O'Malley's knockout during Dana White's Contender Series in 2017 was pivotal in catapulting O'Malley into the spotlight. This moment was a defining point in O'Malley's early UFC career. During the event, Snoop, alongside Uriah Faber, provided commentary for O'Malley's fight. When O'Malley delivered the stunning knockout, it prompted Snoop to shout O'Malley's name with excitement repeatedly. Snoop's enthusiastic reaction and repeated screaming of "O'Malley! O'Malley!" was the cherry on top of the cake, and it was entertainment at its finest. This moment became iconic, with many fans associating O'Malley's breakthrough moment with Snoop Dogg's memorable commentary. Following the knockout, Snoop invited O'Malley to his trailer for an after-party where they smoked together. This was a surreal experience for the young fighter. O'Malley later reflected on how this moment felt like a scene from a movie, highlighting how it contributed to his growing popularity. This collaboration and the subsequent media attention helped boost O'Malley's profile significantly, setting the stage for his successful UFC career. Snoop's involvement brought mainstream attention to O'Malley and underscored the cultural crossover between MMA and entertainment. This encounter is widely credited as a major factor in O'Malley's rapid ascent in the MMA world. It showcases how a single moment of viral entertainment can impact a fighter's career trajectory. By the time O'Malley entered the UFC, he had already built a considerable fan base and was seen as a fighter with star potential. His early career demonstrated his fighting skills and his ability to connect with audiences, setting the stage for his later success in the UFC. O'Malley made his official UFC debut on December 1st, 2017 at the Ultimate Fighter 26 finale, winning a unanimous decision against Terrion Ware. His next major victory came at UFC 222 in March 2018, defeating Andrei Sukmatach. Despite suffering a foot injury during the fight, O'Malley managed to secure a unanimous decision victory, showcasing his resilience and determination early in his UFC career. However, it was not just his performances that garnered attention. O'Malley's personality, charisma, and the Sugar Show persona he cultivated also significantly influenced his growing popularity. Despite facing setbacks, O'Malley continued to climb the ranks in the UFC's bantamweight division. After a 2-year hiatus due to injury and a suspension related to a failed drug test, which was later attributed to contaminated supplements, O'Malley returned to the octagon in 2020. He made a statement with a first-round knockout over Jose Quinones at UFC 248, followed by a stunning knockout of veteran Eddie Wineland at UFC 250 in June. These performances earned him back-to-back Performance of the Night bonuses, cementing his reputation as a rising star in the bantamweight division. However, O'Malley's momentum was halted at UFC 252 in August 2020 when he faced Marlon Chito Vera. After sustaining an injury from a kick that compromised his movement, O'Malley was finished by Vera via TKO in the first round, marking the first loss of his professional career. Later though, O'Malley rebounded strongly in 2021 with impressive knockout victories over Thomas Almeida, Chris Moutinho and Julian Paiva, reaffirming his status as a knockout artist. O'Malley's fight against Petr Yan at UFC 280 in October 2022 was a defining moment in his career. Despite the split decision victory being deemed controversial by many, it propelled O'Malley to the top of the bantamweight rankings and set him on a path toward a title shot. In August 2023, O'Malley finally achieved his dream by defeating Aljamain Sterling at UFC 292 to claim the UFC Bantamweight Championship. Sean O'Malley's decision to walk out to Luke Fiasco's Superstar was special, as it symbolised the pressure he was under to perform and deliver. As the song's lyrics go, "If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they want to know." The song lyrics directly reflect O'Malley's journey since he arrived at the UFC and started rising through the ranks, facing criticism and comments about how overrated he was and how he was just another hype train. O'Malley was under intense scrutiny, and there were extremely high expectations leading up to this moment. It was make or break for him. In interviews, O'Malley has said that his walkout music is carefully selected to get him into the right mindset. The choice of Superstar reflects his self-belief in his potential and his readiness to take on the pressures of being a top contender in the UFC. His coach Tim Welch has also noted that the music O'Malley chooses is a key part of his pre-fight ritual, helping to amplify his focus and energy before stepping into the cage. The symbolism of Superstar is tied to O'Malley's brand, The Suga Show, where he embraces the spotlight and thrives on being the centre of attention. This victory against Aljamain Sterling solidified his place as one of the top fighters in the division. However, he then acknowledged that defending the title would be crucial to cementing his legacy. At UFC 299, Sean O'Malley faced Marlon Chito Vera in a highly anticipated rematch, marking O'Malley's first title defence after becoming the Bantamweight champion. The fight held significant weight in O'Malley's career, as it was not only a chance to defend his title, but also an opportunity to avenge his only professional loss, which came against Chito in 2020. O'Malley entered the octagon with a lot to prove. Known for his flashy style and striking prowess, he aimed to demonstrate his growth since their last encounter. The rematch was fiercely competitive, with both fighters showcasing their skills. However, O'Malley won, retaining his bantamweight title with a unanimous decision victory. This win solidified his status as a top contender in the UFC and provided a measure of redemption for his previous loss to Vera. In the lead up to the fight, O'Malley expressed confidence and determination. He stated, "I've been waiting for this moment since our last fight. I knew I would get my revenge and prove that I am the best in this division." His coach, Tim Welch, emphasised the importance of the fight for O'Malley's career trajectory, saying, "This is Sean's moment to shine. He's worked incredibly hard, and this title defence is just the beginning of his reign as champion." O'Malley's victory at UFC 299 is a milestone for his career, reinforcing his position as a dangerous force in the bantamweight division, and setting the stage for future title defences and potential super fights. His performance demonstrated his evolution as a fighter and his ability to rise to the occasion when the lights shine the hardest. O'Malley's UFC journey has been a mix of highlight reel knockouts, setbacks and resilience. His flashy fighting style and charismatic personality have made him a fan favourite. As of 2024, Suga Sean is one of the top fighters in the bantamweight division, known not only for his striking skills, but also for his ability to entertain both in and out of the octagon. His continued success has cemented his place as a fan favourite and a key figure in the UFC. As we produce this video, O'Malley is set to fight Merab Dvalishvili at UFC 306, which might be his hardest fight to date. Let's see how well the champ does. Outside the octagon, Sean O'Malley's personal life is deeply intertwined with his longtime partner, Dania Gonzalez, who is a professional hairstylist. The two met at a gym when O'Malley was around 19 or 20 years old. Despite his youthful appearance, which led Danny to initially mistake him for a teenager, their relationship quickly blossomed. Danny has been a significant part of O'Malley's life, supporting him throughout his early career and helping him balance his personal and professional life. She owns a small business in Arizona and completed a degree in cosmetology in 2011. Beyond her professional achievements, Gonzalez has also dabbled in martial arts, participating in a few jiu-jitsu competitions, and shares a passion for training with O'Malley. The couple have a daughter, Elena, who was born in late 2020, and they have been open about the unconventional aspects of their relationship. They are in an open relationship, a decision they made to allow themselves more freedom and to focus on their individual growth. Despite the challenges that come with such an arrangement, O'Malley has often spoken about how much he values Dang's presence in his life, acknowledging that he would be lost without her support. O'Malley and Danny have managed to maintain a close-knit family dynamic, with her playing a pivotal role in helping him navigate the ups and downs of his career. Their relationship is characterised by mutual respect and a shared understanding of each other's needs and goals. which has been key to sustaining their bond through the pressures of fame and professional sports. In an episode of the Full Send podcast, O'Malley elaborated on the dynamics of his relationship. He described it as open, but clarified that it's not what people typically think of when they hear the term. He emphasized that their relationship is more about open-mindedness and mutual respect, rather than the traditional concept of ownership. In his words, "I'd say our relationship is open, but it's not like people think. I don't own her and she doesn't own me. We have a lot of trust and communication, and that's why it works." He also discussed how this setup requires a strong foundation of trust and honesty. According to O'Malley, from the beginning, he was upfront about who he was, which played a significant role in the success of their relationship. She knew she didn't fall in love with a fake me. She knew who she was falling in love with. I was myself, and I talked about chicks. I was just genuinely myself and didn't lie to her. This approach to their relationship has been highlighted as one of the key factors that keep them connected despite the pressures of fame. O'Malley has expressed that this arrangement allows them both to grow individually while maintaining a strong partnership. This honesty and openness in discussing personal matters have made O'Malley a relatable figure to many of his fans, while also contributing to the public's fascination with his life outside the octagon. O'Malley is not just a fighter, he's also a businessman, having secured several sponsorship deals and built a significant following on social media. His unique style and approach to fighting have ensured that he remains a prominent figure in the sport, with many expecting even greater achievements in the coming years. Suga Sean has achieved success both inside and outside the octagon, leveraging his growing popularity to build a lucrative brand. Following his rise in the UFC, O'Malley has diversified his income through various endorsements, business ventures, and social media presence. On social media, O'Malley frequently posts sponsored content and collaborations, adding another layer of revenue to his income stream. O'Malley's unique personality and striking appearance have attracted numerous sponsorships from high-profile brands. He has partnered with companies like Reebok and Monster Energy, which provide him with substantial income. O'Malley has also capitalized on his popularity through his YouTube channel, which generates income from ads and sponsorships. The channel, which features training videos, personal vlogs, podcasts, and fight-related content, has become a significant source of revenue. Additionally, he has launched his own line of branded merchandise, including clothing and accessories, which contributes to his growing wealth. O'Malley has demonstrated a keen interest in business and investments. These ventures are designed to secure his financial future, ensuring a steady income even after his fighting career ends. As of 2024, Sean O'Malley's net worth is estimated to be around $2 million. This figure includes his earnings from UFC fights, sponsorships, social media activities, and investments. Given his continued success in the UFC and growing marketability, his net worth is expected to rise significantly in the coming years. His ability to attract high-paying opportunities will likely increase as he continues to gain fame. Following his rise in the UFC, O'Malley has garnered attention and praise from various figures in the MMA world. UFC President Dana White has always been a vocal supporter of O'Malley. After O'Malley's victory at UFC 292, where he secured the bantamweight title, White was quick to shut down any talk of Dana White privilege, emphasizing that O'Malley earned his title shot purely based on merit. White further praised him, saying O'Malley isn't going to be a star, he is a star. Joe Rogan has also shown his admiration for O'Malley. After O'Malley's viral win at Dana White Contender Series, Rogan was one of the prominent figures who acknowledged O'Malley's talent by posting him on Twitter, which O'Malley himself noted as a significant moment. Rogan's acknowledgement added to the wave of recognition O'Malley received following his performance. These endorsements from high-profile figures such as Dana White and Joe Rogan have played a crucial role in elevating O'Malley's status. O'Malley's journey from a small-town kid in Montana to a UFC star is a testament to his talent, hard work, and unique approach to the sport. Sean's story is far from over, and as he continues to carve his legacy in the UFC, one thing is crystal clear: the Suga Show is just getting started. If you enjoyed this deep dive into O'Malley's life and career, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more documentaries like this if you haven't already. Fortunately for you though, you don't have to wait until our next upload. Check out our documentary on the rise of Alex Poatan Pereira, another UFC champion and MMA superstar, with an inspirational story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.